This is Math 8-7, Lesson 108, Formulas and Substitution. So a formula is a literal equation that describes a relationship between two or more variables. We've worked with formulas before. To use a formula, we replace the letters in the formula with measures that are known. Then we solve the equation for which the measure we wish to find. In example 1 in your book, they give us the formula D equals RT. For this formula, usually it applies to D, distance, equals R, rate, times T, time. So distance equals rate times time. We want to find T when D is 36 and R is 9. So we fill in the numbers that we know. We know that D is 36. We know that R is 9, and we don't know T. So we just have to figure out what T is. What do we multiply 9 by to get 36? And we find that T equals 4. Another way is to solve for T first. This is not necessary right now, but they're just showing you how to do it. So if you had D equals RT and you know that you're solving for T, another way is to rearrange the equation so that it's written so that T is by itself on one side of the equal sign. So in this case, if you want to get T by itself, since R is multiplied by T, you're going to divide RT by R so that the R's will cancel. What you do to the right side, you must also do to the left side. These R's will cancel and you'll have 1. So T will equal D over R, or time equals distance over rate. You can write it the other way if that doesn't make you happy. If you want the unknown on your left, you can write it T equals D over R. In the second example, we have the formula F equals 1.8C plus 32. What this formula applies to is that to find a temperature in degrees Fahrenheit, you take the temperature in Celsius, multiply it by 1.8, and then add 32. So if we are trying to find out what is the Fahrenheit temperature when Celsius is 37, so here we're going to say C equals 37. Well, we already have memorized this formula, right? We know the answer already because we know that body temperature is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. So we already know that the Fahrenheit equivalent for body temperature is 98.6. But let's put it in the equation anyway. So we have the F is your unknown. You're going to multiply 1.8 times your degrees in Celsius, which you already know is 37. And then when we get that answer, we're going to add to that 32. So over here, we're going to do 3.7 times 1.8. And that will be, put a decimal there, it shouldn't have, 66.6. There's only one decimal right there. 66.6 plus 32. And then we'll add over here 32 plus 66.6. That's 98.6. So the temperature in Fahrenheit is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit.